Hi, I'm Dr. Kramer. This is Karen that I want to introduce you to. Karen has been coming to me for stem cells for 3 years now, and she has a medical condition that I'm going to have her tell you about. Karen, how did you first tell us what happened at first and how you discovered how stem cells could help you?
So I am now 53. I was 43, and I had been tired. I was tearing muscles, and finally what I had exploded. First we thought chronic fatigue, then we thought immune deficiency. It took 4 years to find out what was wrong, and it's a mitochondrial disease, which is under the umbrella of muscular dystrophy. So the best way to understand it is it's like a slower moving form of ALS. So I lost all my muscle mass. I had a poor central line because I couldn't even get fluids in me, wheelchair, oxygen. I was losing the ability to breathe on my own. And at my lowest point, I was in a nursing home, and my doctor was saying that we needed to move me to a hospice. And but there had been some research that my sister had read about, and another doctor had seen about stem cells leading to mitochondrial regeneration. So I gave it a try. My first round came from my grandson who was born. Kind of cool. Yeah. And my sister says I'm cuter now. And so, but since then, I've been coming to Dr. Kramer to give me cord blood stem cells and exosomes. And the way that I went down like this, slowly went back up like this. No oxygen, no central line. I only need my wheelchair for long distances. And it used to be my post-exertional malaise was crippling. So if I did even a shower during the day, I couldn't move for the rest of the week. So I don't even think about, am I doing too much? It's amazing. I used to forget what it was like to be healthy. And now, thank God, I'm starting to forget what it's like to be sick.
When you first mentioned stem cells to your physician who was putting you on hospice, what was his reaction?
So when he said, look, we need to start looking at that, I said, don't worry, I am going to get cord blood stem cells. And he said, you're going to do what? I said, I'm going to get cord blood stem cells. And he said, where are you getting those? I said, reputable doctor, reputable lab. And he said, I don't think that's a good idea. And I said, well, I'm going to die anyway, right? And he's a very nice man, but he's, strict research neuromuscular doctor. And he just got quiet, and now he's pretty blown away.
That's so awesome.
He's really blown away.
That's great. That's great.
That's
so,
fantastic.
yeah, you followed your intuition and your research, and you basically are a new person.
I am, and I also had serious cognitive problems because I had metabolic stroke. So I could forget what I was saying in the middle of a sentence. I would forget what I did a few minutes ago, and I'm a psychotherapist, so I had to stop working. I had word confusion, all of those things, and I don't have any of those things anymore. What I can say, though, is you must educate yourself on your disease. Because I educated myself, and my sister, who's a physician, also learn more about my disease. That's how we discovered stem cells. And we had a doctor who was naturopathic who had given us the research. And if I hadn't become a doctor of my own condition, basically, I wouldn't have survived either, nor would I have even looked at this research. So advocate for yourself, learn your disease backwards and forwards, and you can have this kind of outcome.
That is fantastic advice. People need to become their own advocates.
Yes.
They need to do their own research and don't believe any one person.
And never give up.
Right.
My gut told me I wasn't supposed to die young, and I'm sitting in a nursing home that my 75-year-old mother put me in, and thinking, oh no, maybe I was wrong when I was there. But I still had stem cells in the back of my mind. We always said it would be our last ditch effort. And now here we are. It's pretty cool.
No ditches, right?
No, exactly.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing that
Of
story. It's so
course.
inspirational.
Miracles
for so
happen.
many reasons.
Never give up.
Yeah, awesome.